Let's take a look at section 5.1 in the trig. If you open up the homework problem, you're going to see this circle, which is the unit circle. It has different values, and what they want you to do is use the pi factor to convert degrees. You'll see all these degrees here they want you to do, and then they want you to do radians to degrees. So when you're looking at the circle, in terms of degrees, this is 0, 90 is up here, 180 is right here, 270 degrees is here, and then all the way around is 360 degrees. So anything, when you're converting radians to degrees, you'll notice that these radians are all on the bottom, so they're all going to be between 180 and 360. But anyway, so let's look at the first one. 45 degrees, they want you to convert from degrees to radians. So the conversion factor is pi divided by 180 whenever you're converting from degrees to radians. So you set it up as 45 over 1 times, times pi over 180. So now it's just a matter of simplification. So looking at the 45 and 180, they both divide by 5. So 5 goes into 45 9 times, 5 goes into 180 36 times, so now I have 9 pi over 36, and again 9 and 36 both divide by 3, so I get 9 divides by 3 is a 3, 36 divides by 3 is a 12. Now I still can reduce 3 twelfths, so this divides by 3 again, so 3 divides by 3 is a 1, and 12 divides by 3 is a 4, and so my answer is pi over 4. So if you look over here, 45 degrees, they give you these two little boxes with this little pi. That just means they want the answer in radians. It doesn't mean that's the pi you have to put in for the box. So in the top box, you're going to put in a pi, and on the bottom box, you'll put in the 4. Okay, let's look at the next one. I made one up that's not a homework problem, but it's 120 degrees. So I want to convert 120 degrees into radians as well. So again, the factor is pi over 180. So 120 over 1, pi times 180. This time I just combined it together. So numerators times denominators, I get 120 over pi over 180. I divided by 10. They both end in 0, so they divide by 10. So that brings me to 12 over 18, 12 pi over 18. 12 and 18 both divide by 6. Again, if you can't get the biggest number, you just do it a couple times like I did on the first one. 12 divides by 6 is a 2, 18 divides by 6 is a 3, so this answer is 2 pi over 3. And again, in the top box I would put 2 pi, in the bottom box I would put a 3. Now when you're converting from radians to degrees, you flip the conversion factor. So instead of pi over 180, you're going to use 180 over pi. So I set up my fraction, 5 pi over 4, and I multiply by 180 over pi. Notice pi divides by pi. I want to get rid of that first. Whenever you have the pi in the original number, it will automatically cancel, so just get rid of it. So it's going to be 5 fourths times 180 over 1. And now it's a matter of just simplifying. So I noticed 4 and 180 divide equally, so I divided this out, and I get a 45, so I end up basically with 5 times 45, or 225 degrees. So this goes back to what I was saying originally, that the, let me get back up here, for all these bottom ones, your answers are going to be between 180 and 360, so just make sure that that's the way it comes out. So 225, so in the box for the answer, I would just put 225 degrees. So that's how you're going to do that first problem.